Hi, my name is Esther, and I'm an industry expert when it comes to presenting yourself. Why? Because I have been part of the entertainment industry for more than 20, 25 years even, and I have started out as a child, and I have had it all the panic attacks, all the fears of performing, and I have conquered them. And these days, I'm in a position where it's super easy for me, and actually, I'm quite thankful for all the fears that I have up front when going on stage because I know how to use them for my benefit. And today I'd like to talk about 3 factors that you should be aware of when going on stage. 1 is time, 2 is the peephole effect, and 3 is you're not alone. Let's come very quickly to number 1. Everybody, when going on stage, thinks they have to be like on point, they have to be ready, they have to rush out there and well, that's actually almost never what happens. You do not go on stage before you're not ready. And yes, you may say, I'm never ready. Well, of course, there will be a kind of threshold that will always be hard for you to overcome. And if you wait for that threshold to be over, you will never go on stage. Nevertheless, before you enter a stage, you take a moment. You take a breather. You come into your body. Just because your mind is super quick and is already in the future, also due to the fact that your eyes are looking forward and they see kind of into the future, doesn't mean your body is. Your body is always and cannot be other how in the present moment. And the present moment is you're here and there is the stage, and here is afraid of going there. Which means if you rush over that feeling, if you deny your body to be heard and seen, you just take that feeling with you out to the stage. What if you actually hear your body, see your body, give note, hey, I notice where you are, we're gonna do it anyway. How do you do that? Well, first of all, you have to understand one major concept, and that concept is fear runs on speed, contemplation and contentment runs or actually walks on calm energy, which means slow energy. So before you go out on stage, in front of a camera, in front of a microphone, into an interview, into any form of presentation, you take a moment to acknowledge where you're at and what you feel. And if you feel that you're about to vomit, you just acknowledge that without judging yourself for it. If you feel that your legs are shaking, you acknowledge that and you just feel into it. What if I just allow my legs to shake and not be like, I expect you to be steady? Allow your body to be where it is. And then give it the idea of, hey, we got this. This one is there up front, you're right here, and our memory is in the past, which means we have, through the entire time continuum, everything wrapped up. All we got to do is bring it together, and that is then called alignment. So you are a second away from going onto stage. You close your eyes. You feel your body. You grow your roots into the ground. You get heavy. This physical body is heavy. Allow to feel that. You get heavy. You allow your breath to come down. How do you allow your breath to come down, by the way? Well, by acknowledging that it's very fast. By noticing, this is what's happening. Okay, I have it under control. By bringing attention to what is, you have the opportunity and are given the chance to alter that state into a different one. And if you already just think calm, yet you don't feel calm yet, but you allow to feel your body, the thinking starts to bring the body into where it is supposed to be or where you want it to be, into a calm state. This is called psychosomatic reaction. Your psychology alters your somatic state, your physical body. This is number 1. Take your time. Close your eyes, acknowledge all the fear, acknowledge all the emotions, acknowledge all your bodily feelings. And then don't wait until you're ready, meaning until this is gone, it won't happen. You just find the moment of bravery, of going into, and that is the video I have released prior to this one, until you have connected to your true intention. And your true intention, just to give you a little reminder, is what brought you to be here, not today, not in this very moment. What made you walk this path that you're on absolutely at the beginning, initially, prior to knowing that this is what's going to happen or what you want to happen. When you set out to go onto a path where it led you to presenting. If you are, for example, a chef and you're in your restaurant and you have the critics coming and you're nervous of presenting your latest meal, it is not that you set out this morning to present this meal and this is your true intention to be a really good chef. No, it was way back, maybe even as a child, when you said, I love to create and I love to see the work of my creation instantaneously, meaning I put something together and oh wow, there is a creation and I can experience that with all my senses. That is your true intention. Maybe underlying that intention is that you love to make people happy. You love to nourish them as you love to be nourished. Maybe you want to be seen for your capabilities, whatever it is. Try to connect to that. And when you are in the moment before entering the situation that makes you insecure, and you connect to your body, and you connect to your physical, emotional feelings, to the sensations you're at, and you connect to your true intention, you find a moment of switch. And that switch, this is your bravery, and that is all you need. You can keep all your fears, just find the moment of bravery, and then go. But you don't go rushing towards that point where you have to be or in front of the microphone or in front of your critics. No, you walk slowly and intentionally, and that intention is the intention of being ready when you are where your first stopping point is. And how do you do that? You do that with the people effect. What is the people effect? So when you have an artist sitting on stage and you have this moment of like, wow. Also, I have explained that in my previous video, so maybe you want to go in and check it out sometime. But you have this moment, an artist on stage, and everybody is going silent because they're witnessing something that is so pure. This is called the peephole effect, and that artist is in his sweet spot or their sweet spot. They do not care what is happening around them. All they care is that they are in alignment with themselves, connected to whatever sources them in their creativity, connected to themselves, connected to the things that they love doing. But that effect can be used in a different meaning as well. Imagine when you were young, let's say you were a little boy and you've never seen a girl nude, and there was this, changing room and there's the girls are changing and there's this little peephole, and you went through and all you had is this like glimpsing through these people because they were not being seen, and you had this like, oh my God, this is exciting. This is the same what you allow an audience to do when you stay with yourself until the point of connection. And the point of connection is the moment when you decide to address your audience or the person with a camera, the person that is your critic, or whatever else presentational mode you can think of. You allow that audience to watch you prepare, to watch you be, to watch you and not your goal, not what you're trying to do here. They watch you and they are interested in what is going to come out of you. The more you allow them to watch you naked, like watching an animal play, whatever, we're all fascinated by that. This is what you allow the audience when you walk towards your point of connection, staying with yourself. watching the steps you have to take, taking in the lights, the sounds, the scents, everything that you can connect to, everything that gives you information to read the room, to make up your energetic compound you need in order to address all that. First of all is picking that up, and you are allowed to do that. And the more you do that, the more you have the audience already on your side, because again, you allow them to do the peephole effect. You have grounded yourself, you have taken your time, you have used the peephole effect. Now comes the third part. And the third part is the most fun. You know, the reason why I do this here is one in particular: being out there, sharing your true self, sharing what you love, sharing what you stand for, sharing your visions, your creativity, your ideas with people, and them having to connect to you is such a precious gift. And it gives me the chills just remembering all those moments where I had thousands of people in front of me just looking at me and connecting in curiosity and love and attention and appreciation, even in doubt. Nevertheless, whatever they did, whatever reason they had behind it, they were connecting. And that is a love, that is a momentum we all should cherish, and we all should share. We should share that as much as we can. And sharing means loving it. I love the moments where I am with people and I get to see all of them like they get to see me. And this is something very important I'm saying here. I get to see all of them. Yes, they also all see me, but they only have one person to focus on. I have thousands, hundreds. Even when it's just 10, I have 10 people that come to present themselves to me. And I'm allowed to watch them, and I'm allowed to talk to them, and I'm allowed to connect to them the way I want, because I am making the rules of the game. The one on the stage makes the rules of the game. If they are overly excited, people are like, oh, okay. If they are very calm, very cool, people are like, okay. They decide over the energy in the room if they have read the room to begin with and adapted their energies towards it. I will make another video concerning that, but for now, just take it as I say it. So you're connecting to the audience in a momentum of see and be seen, but that counts for both sides. You get to see, you get to take in so many different energies and lives. And if you don't love that, they won't love you. You can be scared, you can be shook up, you can be overly excited, but if you don't come to a place where you love sharing what you gotta give, where you love connecting to people, where you love doing what you do, not here, not in this like, oh, look at me on stage. No. You, as in the personality that was set out to have a purpose in this world, serving that purpose one way or another. If you don't love that and sharing that, they can't love you. So if you don't love your audience, it's hard for the audience to love you. You come to the stage, you come to the moment of presentation, you allow yourself to take your time until you're ready, until you connect, until you really, now I'm connecting with you. Until now, I have just taken in everything that happened around me. I have watched my steps. I have felt my body. Now I'm ready. Now I'm connecting to you. And now I'm watching you. And now I'm allowing a moment to soak in, to calm down, for everyone to decide where this is gonna go. And I give you one last little trick. It's just a thinker. Any audience is same nerve-wracked as you, because they never know what they're gonna get. They don't know what they signed up for. They don't know what you're gonna do with them. They don't know if they have to interact with the partner next to them. Oh my God, I maybe have to say my name. Oh, that's always really, really scary to people, really frightening. Maybe they have someone sitting next to them that's smelly. Oh my God, now for 2 hours, I'm sitting next to someone who's smelly. Or kids that are loud. And I'd love to share that with you because I'm very passionate about that. And I think you have the ability to do the same. If you're interested in those kind of topics, stay tuned because more videos will be released soon. Stay rising. Yours, Esther. Or maybe it's not what they were looking for because they haven't really read the invitation. Your audience is not at ease. Not at all. So first of all, think about them. Acknowledge their trouble. When you have acknowledged that, you understand they're not superior to you. They're on the same level. And now that you're in eye contact, that you have decided and understood that you're all on the same level, now is the time to begin. And beginning is what we're going to do in the next video. So stay tuned. Thank you so much for listening. Remember the 3 steps. My name is Esther. I'm hosting workshops, giving keynotes, and I really love doing it after having many years and a very hard time suffering from panic attacks and fears on stage. I have been getting sick all the time back in the days. I lost my lines. I have all the psychosomatic reactions that one can think of until I understood, learned, trained, analyzed, whatever you want to say, how to transform what I thought was a shortcoming into my biggest assets. And that is me being myself and all my nakedness, my vulnerability, all my truth, all my love, all my whatever I bring to the table. And I'd love to share that with you because I'm very passionate about that. And I think you have the ability to do the same. If you're interested in those kind of topics, stay tuned because more videos will be released soon. Stay rising. Yours, Esther.